Welcome back to Motoblade, everyone. Today we are doing a really fun ride that I've wanted to show you guys for a while. This will be my first time doing it on a motorcycle. We are going over to Mount Washington, New Hampshire, and we're going to ride the auto road up to the top. This is the first weekend of the season. It's actually been open for motorcycles. It was on a wind hold the other day, but the wind hold has been cleared and it should be a pretty good ride up the mountain. The clouds are overcast, but they're not below the summit, so we should have a clear ride all the way up. This is going to be a steep road. It's going to test the Chieftain. It's going to test some of my limits too, I'm sure, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started. Alright guys, here we go, up the Mount Washington Auto Road. This is gonna be a fun ride. And it's gonna be a very pretty ride from the looks of it. I've been up here years ago, but I was in a car, which isn't quite as fun. This reminds me a little bit of Tail of the Dragon, all the twists and turns. Not quite as treacherous as the Dragon, but still fun. They're gonna let me go by. That was nice. So the gentleman at the bottom who I purchased my ticket from, cost something like 13 bucks to come up here. He said it takes about half an hour to ride up. Oh. We've got some nasty little bumps in here. For the most part, it's pretty smooth, but there are a few bumps that are not pleasant. I'm sure the winter just wreaks havoc on this road, so they've got to do some patches and repair work. Oh, lots of bumps, lots of bumps. Let's see if I can pick a smoother line here. Two miles up the road. I started tracking my ride on the ride command here on my Indian. So I started tracking the ride from the bottom, and so far it says we've come up about almost 1,200 feet in elevation just from the bottom of the road, and we're currently at 2,650 feet above sea level. This is almost like riding the Tail of the Dragon in the sense that I can do the entire thing in second gear, and I'm not sure I even need to bother changing gears. There are some stretches where I could get into third, like right here, but for the most... Oh, that hurt. For the most part, you can do it all in second gear. There are some nasty ditches and bumps. You want to get that little Lexus on your side there, buddy? Thank you very much. Whack job. Ooh, that's a little steep on that edge, isn't it? Just a bit. It was also, oh, let's see, it says it's 59 right now. I think it was something like 61 or 60 at the bottom. So we'll see what the temperature does as we get towards the top here. Supposedly, according to the weather data I checked, they have a nice graph down there to show you what the winds and what the temperatures are doing up at the top. Supposedly, it's going to be about 35 degrees at the top. So I've got my insulated khakis on, my leather jacket over a flannel, over a t-shirt, and my winter riding gloves. Hopefully that'll be enough. It's not like I'm going to be in it for an hour or two. You know, I'll get to the top and go inside the museum, but it's going to be a bit chilly, I'm sure. What's up, dude? Oh, that's a pretty view. Entering the fragile alpine zone. So the tree line must be coming up here somewhere. We're currently at 3,900 feet. And we've climbed almost 2,500 total so far from the base. Wow, that's a view. Can't really look at a whole lot on the way up here, but on the way down it's probably going to be really pretty. Wow. Last time I was up here, I was a kid, so I don't remember a whole lot. I remember some of the stuff up at the top, but I don't remember the ride a whole lot. Other than it took a little while. So the auto road is open May through, ooh, that's a preview over there. Auto road's open May through the end of October, I think. October 20th is their last day. Maybe into the first part of November. Alright, here's the stretch. That's dirt and gravel. Part I was not looking forward to. So yeah, I think they close the end of October, beginning of November. And then the wintertime, if you want to come up here, there's a cog railroad, I think, that will still run in the wintertime. And they have skiing on the other side of the mountain, I believe. So the mountain is accessible year-round, but not the auto road. do not want to go over the edge over there, boys and girls. That's gonna be a steep drop. I think I almost prefer coming up here in a motorcycle. Some of these areas are not wide enough for two cars to go by. Not by any means. Yeah, all the pull-offs seem to be on the... Go and get that over, buddy? A little bit. All the pull-offs seem to be on the left side, so we'll stop off and take some looks on the way down. Right now I just focused on navigating this crappy stretch of dirt roadway here. Ooh. If you guys are interested coming up here, oh, hallelujah, there's the pavement again. Oh, thank you. If you guys are interested in coming up here on your motorcycle, they have some motorcycle-only days, which are going to be during Laconia Bike Week. I think that's going to be June 10th and 13th. So there won't be any auto traffic other than motorcycles coming up here. And they do guided tours. So they bring like a 12-passenger van up here if you're too chicken to drive yourself. So that will also be going on. Just those and motorcycles only on June 10th and 13th this year. Wow. That's an impressive view. I like how up here we actually have, you know, markings for the road. They could use that down below. We are currently at 5,100 feet, and we've climbed almost 3,700 from the base. I think the mountain is at 6,000 something. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think it's around 6,000. I can feel it getting a lot windier. When it gets too windy, they will shut the road down for motorcyclists. And they did that yesterday. It was howling up here, something like 40 knots, I think. Is what I read on their website. So they'll put it on a wind hold. And if you have something like a taller 12-passenger van or something, I believe they put it on a hold for that as well. Coming down this thing's going to be exciting. Whew. Yeah, I can tell it's getting a little more chilly. My temperature gauge on the Chieftain says 55. I don't believe it, because it was 55 riding over here today, and it was definitely it definitely felt warmer in the 55 on the highway than it does up here. I think it's just taking a while to catch up on the temperature gauge. Yeah, just drive off the edge of the world right there. Oh yeah, that's a view. Alright, I gotta put my visor down, it's getting cold. There's no way that is 55 degrees. I think my temperature gauge must be taking either a long time to catch up, or it's just somehow not working right, but it ain't 55. And it's probably in the mid 40s at least, if not colder already. There's the big observation and weather station up there. Let's see, he said it would take half an hour. It took about 20 minutes. Of course, on the motorcycle, I'm going a little bit faster and I can go up the hills a little bit quicker than, you know, the cars can, so that's understandable. Alright, what's the deal here? Service road, don't drive up. Okay. Yep, there's the Cog Railway next to me over there. So that puts you out right near the observation tower. Parking. Yeah, we're gonna go up here a little bit. Let's see, what does that say? 6,150 feet. We rode up 4,600 from the base. Nice. Alright. We got a nice little sticker too. This bike climbed Mount Washington. We're definitely gonna have to put that on somewhere. Don't want to mess up the paint, but we'll put it on. Maybe on the windshield. Let's see, I also got this cool sticker that gets me into the museum for free. Ooh. You guys can see the clouds going by. Hopefully it comes out pretty well on the video, but we're just at cloud base up here. They're blowing by. Currently winds are 28 knots. We're at the top of the Cog Railway. Observation deck up there. It's cold, it's windy. It was a fun ride. Alright, here we go down the mountain. Might have some prettier views going this way. So I'm actually looking over the edge this time. Unfortunately, it's not clear enough today to see all the way back over to Mansfield in Vermont. But it's still fun to ride up here. Those guys have skis with them. I guess they're planning to go ski down some of the little snow patches that are left. Seems kind of crazy to me, but hey, more power to them. Whatever. wonder if they're ever actually going to pave this stretch of road here. Maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe it kept eroding, pavement kept cracking up. Maybe it's just easier to maintain it with dirt. It sure would be nice if they would pave it, especially for motorcyclists. It'd be a lot safer. There's a lot of loose gravel on here, sitting on top of dirt, which is pretty hard packed, but it is a little spongy in areas. It'd be a lot safer if they would pave it. Oh, that's a lot better. Back on pavement. That looks like a pretty Honda Goldwing right there. What's up, dude? Oh, it's the lady. What's up, lady? How's it going? Man, that is a steep road. So our entire altitude change from the base and the starting point of the toll road up to the top was 4,600 feet in about 20 minutes. this nice stretch of new pavement right here. They should redo the whole road like this. Work out some of these bumps at the bottom. Take out that dirt at the top. Put in a nice little paved stretch. It'd be super nice. And there's the presidential highway down below. And the gift shop. And the restaurant.